A good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Houston Texans. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go from NRG Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the air, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's still going to the 30. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now
tried to make it all the way in.
You see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. At the 5. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No to return this. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's a design run. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 70.
From the gun, Stroud.
The defense, I ain't want to see it.
Drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
4th down already.
Okay, nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, he really rules out that kind of decision.
Fair catch called for and made at
That was a short kick.
line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Now a give running right. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Stafford.
Good play.
Got a man. That's Nakua. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Play action now for Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Complete beyond the marker. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. This play is a design run. And he's going to be brought down here at 42. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down from the 42.
Ready! Panther 60. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Should have looked offsides, and we've got a flag. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second. Now it's Stroud. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack.
Nobody blocking this dude.
This offense's frustration, really imperative. This quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
All right. South.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1.
Come on.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Running for it, Mixon. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams, boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning.
You trying to embarrass me in front of the world?
One for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Why Tony?
Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Keeps it moving.
Need that highlight. I need that highlight. Let's get back in there, man. He owed me that for not getting that first down that last possession. He owed me that.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
21, Texans 7. Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Looking to get back in this game.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Get back in here.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams.
Come on. Come on, man.
Timeout taken by
I know you feel that.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Rams, 1st down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
They thought he's falling. He was
Texans 19-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throw here, 3rd down. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down
I'm supposed to
marker.
get that through. I'm supposed to
They've got
pick
a decision to
that.
make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Well, Brock, you can't
I
blame
know
him
that
for
was
how
a good
tough it
kick.
is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I bet sticker was working for you.
I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We've got a screen to the running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense.
Stick control
Just
there,
get us to
bro.
3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field.
I was trying to get there.
In particular,
Bad angle.
ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This shit.
Nakua here. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams making a 24-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this
If I can
away.
end this quarter at least 21-31, I'm nice managing.
Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And that'll put
It's a
them
good
across
run.
the
I'll take
35-yard
that.
line as they begin the series.
at their own
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
21-31 by the end of this quarter. 10 points.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in.
Big 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Whoa. Let's go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, south.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, Uno Mars.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud.
Come on, man. This
In
nigga.
front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete.
I'm already getting blowed out.
Incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
18, 11, Hey, Uno.
Stroud's going to throw for it. He lofts one deep, center of the field.
I didn't try to lob the ball.
Another interception. And the Rams have it at the 24-yard line.
I try to do that shit.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford now off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Get in there. Get in there.
Just shy of the end zone.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Stroud on the sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the
If I
middle.
can end this quarter with about 24.
3 possessions now, 24 points.
14.
They're in full comeback mode already.
No, I need about 10 more points,
Kick
man.
coming up. The onside kick doesn't pan.
That ball ain't going. Ain't let's show like that ball going 10 yards, man. Dang.
To finish him off at the line. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Dang.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Ain't no way you supposed to be playing timid like that. You are fouled at point.
What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On second down, a run with Williams.
Fuck, man. Where's all this blocking coming from?
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Oh.
The Rams piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards.
And no, they faked it. Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
What them Rams just celebrating and dancing and sea walking and shit. Damn.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah. Still
Texans to the lines. First and 10.
Try to end this quarter. Another 10 points.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
What? How?
Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get
How the fuck did the computer fall?
A touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw.
Damn.
And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
The distance normally dissuades anyone from trying to fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call. Unfortunately, his guys delivered.
Oh, shit. All I'm saying, I know you shouldn't be playing timid, man. Supposed to.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits his running back. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it.
I don't know how to do it. I ain't even know who to throw it to.
these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they see
I'm
something on
pushing a
film they may
button to
like.
the face.
But I think this serves as a reminder,
That's
if
a
you
bad
want to
kick.
get two, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff. Now Stafford. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
On the play fake, here's Stafford.
17-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Completed to his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. Throw came out right. Defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target or hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Not just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Tony.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Push.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. The Rams are running them out of the building. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record.
Well, fans on word.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Noel to return this. decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno.
To the air, Stroud. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Hey,
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. 1st down from the 41. They toss to Williams, headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Rams put this one away a long time ago. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready. Hey, 22. 280. Ready, hot.
They'll run. This is Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. Got a man. That's McCoy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stafford's going to run with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots.
Come on, man.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Looking for an open man. Kyron Williams, the intended target.
He was open.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're going to pass it here. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line.
Man, I really need a joystick.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Man, I do, man. I'm telling you, my shit switching in.
Williams. It's not the if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. By Mevis is good. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. Wide open downfield. Got it! And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this two-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive.
Send me one. We'll go to your house.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group.
Oh, shit.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud.
You did want to look at them weak stats. Thought you were checking them stats out you had. No. Yeah, he had a pretty good game. Peace.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic, they mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking the news with the educated LA.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Here's Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try to defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Gibbs.
Oh, dang.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
loss of a yard.
Here we go on fourth. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. First run now for Kyron Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! Kyron Williams, 48 yards. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Lions, nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do. Let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
After the run, Goff going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for these moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Oh my, that catch, man. Dang.
Get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. 7-7, our score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake take it. Now Stafford.
Okay.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devontae Adams from 19 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead. They'll going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Lions 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they can't bring him down. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hold on. Check. 5. What?
Gone. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one.
You don't mean that.
Touchdown. Sam Laporta, 49 yards. And the Lions are within an extra.
It was, but I know you mean.
They'll going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Yep. Stay off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 20.
He'll need to be up by 7 by the end of this quarter. I just need to be up by 7 by the end of this quarter.
Offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Come on, man.
That is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly
Good defense.
An call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Here we go.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Come on, y'all don't leave all that trash out in that yard. More the ball to go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Play action. Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Set. 180.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Like this touchdown.
Back to throw. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. Jamison Williams, 73 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. To try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake and a Stafford.
Thank you.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. 4 seconds, all that remains.
I wasn't expecting no pick six.
Kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Yeah, they've studied what
Stop that shit.
They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Drop that shit.
And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Thank you.
Throwing quickly there, but it's
oh my. Hell, get that. I got blowed out last game, man. Shit, I need to get back.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's got a man. That's left sideline. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
32.
Williams is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Stafford.
Thank you.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up. You know they'll look at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
Good catch. Dang.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Adams, man. Dang.
Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Dang.
And the
I need to stop being.
within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Rams 29.
Had to see if that shit will work, man.
comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They got more yards than me, man.
Their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this.
Right on the head, that little 6 yards I just got. Put me at the dog.
I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
We had $1 plus.
Now he's loose again.
$1 plus.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 58 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly.
This man telling me to go for 2.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime
Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
That put me up 12 points. And that White told me to go for 2, so I could be up 2
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but they'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Pick 6.
This is caught inside the 50.
Damn.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards.
They getting the core too motherfucking much now, man. Hell.
Both teams have been revved up from
this nigga catching over 2 defenders and shit, man.
Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Dang, I was in position to get the pick.
Before he wanted to, he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw, Stafford. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And Stafford's
hell no. Hell no.
And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play.
It's going to take it. Ain't going to take you little 3. All it around.
But they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua there to make the grab.
Man, how is he wide open? Oh.
Game again. Here the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 36.
I guess the touchdown wasn't enough.
It's for the field position.
Kick as well. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball.
Just like I be knowing. Damn, fool.
All about the numbers, baby.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 50 yards. And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
He might not even would have did all that, man. Man, Madden punished you.
Touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown. One play later.
Keep the little lead. That's all.
Momentum would seemingly shift to the other direction. Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense
still miserable behind that first loss, man. That was bad, though. Bad loss, man, for the world to see. At least they see me get my get back, though.
A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And brought
down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Watch this defense.
Stafford. Pass complete there in the Nakua.
Come on.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Big 20. At the Lions' 46-yard line.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Watch this here.
Here's Stafford. Well, this one complete.
That little weak check down.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10
Here we
at
go.
the 37-yard line.
I pick it now.
Now Stafford.
Good drop. Good drop. Man, I ain't splitting my defense like that.
Potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And it's going to be another.
I'm telling you, every time I'm my shit be switching by itself.
A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Nah.
Middle.
Nah.
Here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nakua with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Damn.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things
I'm finna shit. I'm probably finna waste all that time now.
A 5-point game now.
Yeah.
Here comes the kickoff.
I don't see why not, man. You was up 40 points talking about. You was up 40 points talking about running the clock out on me, boy.
Field position. They'll start at the 32.
40 points. I ain't talking about taking a whole 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face
it.
What
went from 100 to 2?
The heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Not totally.
I ain't know I got 100 and some yards that fast. Bang.
60 Bison.
Powers through. Down the right sideline.
Staying 262. I might go for 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 39-yard gain on the play.
No way, boys.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Here we go.
Good stop.
And he'll take this one down.
I thought he was going to run him over.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Goff.
Teddy, on your head. Yeah.
It's a touchdown. What a huge
I'm sitting back now.
Was obviously here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
I think you bumped too many. You bumped a couple of your timeouts. I don't think you got enough firepower.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out here to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it here.
Good stop. Good stop. Shit.
Stopped at the 28.
Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm all over that shit this time.
Go with the ground attack here. And he's able to get out to the
My linebacker was going to get through there.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, we need to be watching.
Stafford now to throw. It's a short one here compared to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Watch this here.
To throw is Stafford.
Damn, that rock killing me.
Here by Nakua. And it's going to be another 1st down as he'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Now it's Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh!
This is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Oh, shit.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 50.
Ain't do that onside.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go.
And a bad kick.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Taking yours from me, man.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Got that $3.
And bulldozing his way through.
Got that $3.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
1st down, Lions.
First down.
Throwing now, Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I gotta find me some weed.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard.
Might have smoking this cigarette, but you better take advantage of it.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's...
What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm ready. I gotta go find me something to smoke. Yep.
After gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
My brother got weed. You can get something from him. They gotta see if he out. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And this one breaks beautifully.
Back in front of the TV now.
45. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Line up the design keeper. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun snap here to go.
Man, that's a bad throw.
That's complete to Sam Laporta.
Man, get on. Get through there, man.
Still fighting for
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the
Had your
extra
chance
point.
when I was out there smoking. Should have got you a fumble or something.
It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Hey, it's all in the game. I was looking through the door. I could barely see the TV though. I was trying to look. That's why I just picked them little run plays. That's why.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Good route.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Why ain't nobody even in that part of the field for me?
Playing at some 17 yards. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
I'll never be able to stop that shit.
Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Williams. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go with Williams on the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Taken down by the first time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Glad I did get to stop.
There, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion here. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run.
I'm telling you, you see that roll, my boy.
This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They take the handoff now. Stafford got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him, and that leaves them.
Figured you'll want that 3.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Damn, I ain't try to do this.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a
I thought you gonna
touchback.
catch the ball.
At their own 20-yard line.
Look, I'm running too fast.
Now Ryan Lyons just about
Try to
ready.
run that
First and
back.
10. Starting this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off to the air now. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He could do it!
This nigga caught me.
Set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here's a design run. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Only 3 going in the half. That's going to be pretty decent.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
That's why I need to be up 21-3.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down.
Gotta stop letting him push his way up for 5 yards. Back
Simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Handoff now to the receiver. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Just got it away.
Good defense.
It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure.
I'm picking punt formation.
They came in before he could find a target.
This nigga didn't do it. Okay. All right. Okay.
4th down and 9. And look at this. The offense.
Be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. He shot. He shot.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side. Fires on with the turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner.
Gotta make sure that nigga ain't get that first, boy. Ball close. Good defense, bro.
Goff.
Nah.
Checks it down to Gibbs. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense
Stand
is
back.
for 1st and goal.
You just gotta love that.
Really ain't even try to go out of bounds. Let that clock go.
How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just
I don't like 17-3. You need 21-3.
Sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped.
Oh, 17-3. I need 21-3.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run here. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
No. Put one back. You're gonna take, don't take but one out at a time. No. I don't care how thirsty you get.
2 yards
No,
between
no.
this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Put it back in the box.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He has stopped shy of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams.
Come
Looks
here.
like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
Damn.
Complete inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
Damn. Fuck is he steady?
You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. 19 Tigers.
He's back to throw.
Look at that.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now just before the break.
Boy, it's cold out.
So they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And
I had to take the weak ass street. I ain't let me scope.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Hey, fucking time to cool down there, man. He don't never get caught. I fucking man get ran down.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm tripping. I know exactly what I need to do.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Line up the design keeper. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Never, ever is an offense like 3 and outs, Kate.
That'd be some good field position right here. Gotta put your foot on, play some deep.
Manufacture a better look.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Okay.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup.
Going for the pistol. Stafford.
Thank you.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
Thank you.
Campbell with the INT. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play is a design run. And he cuts it back right. Where the defense goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
I'm talking about.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Oh, man, telling me to go for 2.
We hear
Hey.
week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that in the running back position.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more.
Yeah, put me up 3 touchdowns, 21. I see why. Make it an even 3 touchdowns.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
No, you did, man. Shit, I wasn't expecting them Rams to come out like that.
As they get ready, 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake.
Good shit.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun.
Okay, good defense. Good defense, man. What trying to handle you out there?
So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets this down at the 13-yard line.
15 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, give me a radar.
1st down throw here for Stafford. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. We've got to regroup for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Good play. Damn.
And it's going to hit the ground.
Damn.
Looking for his running
I was
back
about-
and 2 straight incompletions.
Man, I complimented you. He was so open.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Shit, damn.
Stafford's going to throw once more.
Same.
Once again, incomplete and consecutive.
And get rid of that play there. This nigga wide open dropping. This nigga wide open 2 plays in a row.
Are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Get out that defense. Shit, that getting me killed. Dang. I'll put you on a 4th and long, man. Not catching the ball.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going.
Boy, ain't even want to burn no time out, boy. What else called?
Because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead they take the penalty.
Time out ain't gonna do you no good. Find that. What, take that little 3.
So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Ready. 280. Big 20.
Stafford gonna go on 4th.
Good defense.
And this one swatted away
Good
by the defender,
defense.
so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Boys out there making big boy catches.
That's the type of lead we've got on the scoreboard. This game pretty close to over.
I'm gonna do for you, boy.
1st down from the 41.
Give my boy this $1. Good stop.
It's a design run.
Good
They're going to
defense.
be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Lions.
Design quarterback run here.
That's that $1 there.
It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively,
Want me a 40-point lead.
Is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They toss to Williams, headed right. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out.
Big boy had him. He ain't want to try to tackle him.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action now for Stafford.
Good play.
Next on the crosser. There he goes, right sideline.
Oh, too early. Good play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Rams 18.
Here's Evans set to kick this away.
I had a big 28-point lead.
Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This plays a design run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap here to go. Downfield, this fine, safe round. And he has it down near the
I'm
red
sick of
zone,
all these
just
good stops,
outside the
man.
20. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Line up the design keeper. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a design run. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
They're drawn up for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring
He got some don't kick the field goal now. Hoping to go for it.
We've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Miss.
Bates' kick is up and good.
I was gonna give me 6 out the deal. Call that timeout.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They take the handoff now. Stafford. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Stafford's going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try.
He just tried to take a couple on my side.
Sense of piling on, pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Thank you. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Design quarterback run here. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win.
I ain't even really. I'm just running the ball. I ain't even trying to do all that.
For him as he moves one away from the NFL record. Bates now for the point after. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
They won't let me.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Yeah, I would onside. Just to push.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
I don't think they can hold that little route there.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
You gonna try to shine on me like that, man?
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game.
Defense, dog
his
shit.
4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover.
Oh, man, for the world. For the world.
Onside kick all the way back. Touchdown.
It bold, man.
Bates now for the point after.
This nigga won't. That ain't that one you be using.
That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away.
Fake. I'm out of practice. That field goal. Fake. Extra.
And this is taking it in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
21.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now, Stafford.
Big city. Big city. Wait. What?
Defense getting in on the front run with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the
I ain't lying. When it rained, it's bold. Oh, kind of mistakes, man. Costly mistakes.
You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
2 back-to-back scores. Just that cool.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense.
Fucking with Detroit.
Here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Catch me to the right side by Nakua.
Let's slow him down. Let's see. Those are modern kill.
41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That nigga Stafford got big numbers, man.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Taking a chance to the end zone.
No.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Dang, you see that, y'all?
That passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Nakua here. He's got it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
It's Stafford once more. Brought in.
For sure.
That is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams put the point to the game decided. Kyron Williams the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a design draw to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey,
Oh, no.
The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Trying for the deep ball.
Oh.
Complete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, try to catch it.
It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier effort.
Oh, St. Brian. Where?
You're going to pass it here.
That's a bad.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Yeah, I know he is a bad boy, but I ain't getting open though. Shit.
Possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Oh, Brock, look at this.
I got that though.
Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return.
Good game, man.
Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Ewart and